Hello everyone, and welcome to Eclectic Collecting. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, and instead of taking a look at something that's been part of my collection for a long time, we're going to take a look at something new, something that I just bought, and we're actually going to be unboxing it together. Alright, so here we have the box that is newly arrived from eBay. This is something that I've had on my watch list for probably a couple years now, and last week I finally decided it was time to buy it. I was a little bit surprised at how small the box was when it came. I don't know why, because I knew that it was small items that I was getting, but just a cute little box, and I figured that it would be kind of fun if we opened it up together so that you could see the new pieces that I'm adding to my collection. So obviously all I've done so far is I've taken off the tape and the label. So let's open this up and see what we've got. All right. Oh, okay, so we had some packaging here. And here is my items. So there's actually 6 items in here that we're going to take a look at together. And that's all just packaging. So we can put that aside. So here's what we ordered. Now, when I said that we were unboxing something new, I obviously, of course, meant new to my collection, not new to this earth. Because if you know me, I collect vintage and retro. So that's what we've got. So we actually have a set of Cardcaptor Sakura keychains. And it does, yes, okay, good. It looks like they gave me 2. So we've got the original information that would have come with these keychains. So let's take a look at these first. Nice. So this is the piece of paper that would have come with these keychains when you originally got them. I assume you would have got them from like a gacha machine or something along those lines. And I think these are the same, but let's just double check. Yep, looks like these are the same. Great. So we have the 6 different types that we'll be looking at closer in a moment. And then here we have just our more general information. So let's see. If there's anything here that I can't translate, I will make sure to put it up on the screen in text, by the way. So here we have Cardcaptor Sakura, of course. So here's the name of our show. This looks like the copyright information because we have the original manga artist, Clamp, and then probably like the TV stations and studios and things like that. Here in this corner, so here, this FC, it looks like it says full color underneath, which I'm not 100% sure what that is. I will look that up, see if I can find anything. It might be a series that Bandai put together, because obviously it is right here by Bandai. So I'm going to look up what the Bandai full color connection is there. Let's see. So it says Swing Heroine 2. So swing refers to the type of keychain that it's on the ball chain, and you'll see what I mean in a second, not on a clip. Heroine, obviously, we got our female lead here, and then 2, so this must be the second series that they put out. Here it tells us we have 6 things in this collection, and then down here it looks like we have more like Bandai information, so nothing super important that we need to know. And on the back, there is a lot of information that I'm not going to be able to read and translate for you, but... Is this like a little like questionnaire or something? Maybe? Looks like maybe we're supposed to fill this out. And then we've got the fax number, obviously, very important. The website. Oh yeah, Gashapon. So yeah, it must have been in a Gashapon. And then here, what's most important to me is 1999. So that confirms that this is a product from 1999, which is something that Google had informed me was true, but I wasn't sure where to verify that information, or I hadn't seen the verification yet. So that does verify it for us. So very nice that this is included. I love to have all the original packaging. You might know that about me. I'm actually going to keep one out so we can refer back to it as we look at these different outfits. So let's take a look at our keychains. So here's our first one. So it comes in this little plastic bag. I'm not sure. It's not sealed. This might be the original bag that it came in inside the Gashapon, which I assume would have been in like one of those plastic capsules, because it has a similar look to some of the bags that other similar products have come in, and it has this little piece of tape, but it wasn't sealed. So not sure. If you happen to know that if this is what late 90s Gashapon stuff by Bandai came in, that would be cool. You could let me know in the comments. Not sure. But anyway, so here's our first keychain. So here we have Sakura in her school uniform. So here we've got, this is what we mean by like the swing style keychain, this particular type of chain. Let's see, she's smiling, she's winking. Very cute. Here we got her on the back. We've got like our product information in the back of her head. Very nice. And on our paper, this is just identified as Sakura and, oh yeah. Yeah, it says, and then her school, yeah, her school name, and then like that school uniform. So yes. All right, so that's just all that says. All right, ooh, so we've got Sakura in her school uniform. Great. Let's see what else we have. So this one was kind of taped. Like the tape was like partially sticking. So again, not 100% sure, but here we go. All right, Sakura in this outfit. This is an outfit that she wears during an opening theme song, during the second opening theme, if I am remembering correctly. This is the outfit that me and my brother and our friends, we always call it the egg outfit because of the yellow and the white and how round it is here. So this is Sakura's egg outfit, unofficial name. And yeah, she's got a very nice, cute, like calm looking face here. She's got her little wings, the very characteristic clamp style wings. A little crown. Nice. And what does it call it here? Sakura. I think that says new opening costume. So this, since this is the second opening, this is from the second half of the original Cardcaptor Sakura series, and the fact that it came out in 1999, I think that these would have come out, that, you know, it's the second series. This is probably for the second half. So, you know, when that new season was starting up or that new arc was starting up, we've got like the new opening and things like that. So that's kind of cool. Okay, here we have another one that's taped. Sakura in one of her battle costumes. So the outfits that her friend makes for her to wear when she's, you know, fighting or completing missions. And this particular outfit she wore in the episode where she got the card called The Little, and it shrunk her down really small. And if I remember correctly, one of my favorite scenes from the whole entire show is in that episode where her friend Tomoyo is trying to distract her brother and his friend. And she like dramatically fakes having a heart attack and falling behind the couch. One of the best Tomoyo scenes. But here's her little battle costume and her ribbon in her hair. She looks kind of like, the dress is kind of like Alice in Wonderland-ish. Cute. Okay, and then, oh yes, we actually to go with her in her battle costume, we have Kero in one of his. So sometimes Kero would get some accessories or matching things to go along with Sakura. So in this one, he gets this little hat and this bow tie. His mouth is so small and his nose so tiny. Hopefully you can see it. It's hard to see even in person. Oh, very cute. His tail, it's a bit flexible. All right, so he goes with that Sakura, so that's nice. And then our last two keychains actually also go together. So first we'll look at the Sakura one. Here she is. All right, now this is another outfit that Sakura actually wore in the anime. This, I believe it was episode 18. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but she wore a yukata to go to a festival. So yukata is like a lightweight kimono that is often worn at summer festivals. And so she wore this pink one with the cherry blossoms, the Sakura blossoms on it, with the green bow. Very nice, and a bow in her hair. Oh, with little Sakuras. Little decorations there. Very cute. And she has a super cute pose as well, reaching out her hand, holding onto the sleeves. Very nice. And she's not alone, though. She has a friend to go with her, so her friend Tomoyo also has a keychain. One of my friends who watches anime with me, her like favorite character of all time is Tomoyo from Cardcaptor Sakura, and she collects all different Tomoyo keychains and pins and plushes and things. And I told her I was getting this set, and I was like, I don't think you have this Tomoyo. And she was like, no, I don't have it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting it, but I'm not giving it to you. And she was a little disappointed, I think, but maybe someday she'll get her own. All right, so we have Tomoyo in her yellow yukata with the orange. She also has little sakura blossoms on hers, and I'm pretty sure this is also the yukata that she wore in the episode. Oh, I love her braid with like the information like imprinted in the braid going down her head. That's funny. And look at, she has just such like a sweet, calm position as opposed to Sakura. You can see like the differences in their personalities there. All right, so I hope you enjoyed getting to see me unbox these. I'm going to be setting these up on my keychain display rack at some point. So I'll include a picture of those once they're all set so you can see what they look like in their new home. If I had to pick a favorite, I would cheat and actually pick two favorites, and I would pick these two girls together as a set because, you know, they're in their festival outfits. So I would pick these two. Those are my favorites. So let me know down below which of these is your favorite, and if you enjoyed seeing an unboxing video, because I can definitely do more as I continue to add to my collection in the future. So like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.